Hey, sweeties. So I've been thinking, how do we actually tell the difference between two BL actors doing their job and two people who might be falling just a little bit in love on the side? Because some of these new couples, yeah, the chemistry is suspicious. The eye contact is too intense. The smiles last a little too long. And the way they touch each other, please. At this point, I don't even know if I'm watching a series or low-key spying on someone's actual love story. Today, we're counting down 5 new BL couples who are giving us too much, like sweet moments that make you giggle and spicy ones that have you clutching your blanket like, wait, was that in the script? Because same. And listen, you do not want to miss the number 1 couple. I swear, the chemistry is so natural, so flirty, so intense, you'd think they've known each other forever. And the cutest part? There's a huge age difference between them, and somehow that just makes it even more adorable. Like, the older one is soft, and the younger one, flirty, mischievous, dangerous. I mean, their vibe is already dangerously flirty. If they announced they were together tomorrow, I wouldn't even be surprised. Just saying. Okay, let's talk about Sky and Nani. And listen, I know they're not even an official BL couple, but tell me why they've got more boyfriend energy than half the couples out here doing kissing scenes for a living. Like, what is going on? From the very first moment they share a scene, you can feel it. There's this spark, like the kind of tension that makes you sit up straighter and go, wait, why does this feel like foreplay? It's not just flirty, it's dangerously flirty. Like one wrong move and somebody's catching feelings. And I mean us, not just them. They're bickering. Oh, it's not casual. It's the kind that's so sharp and charged, you start thinking, okay, either they're about to fight or make out. And honestly, I'm fine with either. They argue like two people who spend way too much time thinking about each other when no one's watching. And then, out of nowhere, one of them softens. Their tension feels personal, like they're low-key living out a love-hate fanfic and we just stumbled into it. If you told me they were actually annoyed with each other off screen, I'd believe you. But if you told me they were secretly dating, I'd believe that even faster. Honestly, it's giving accidental boyfriends. And if one day we find out they've been hiding a relationship this whole time, baby, I'd be like, finally, the map has been mathing. Ooh, JossGawin. Now, don't get me started on these two, because I might just explode. Let's talk about their masculinity for a sec, shall we? Good Lord, these two are just too fine. Like, how can two men be that fine and have this much chemistry? It's illegal, I swear. The way they vibe together, it's not the kind of chemistry you find every day. It's that grown man, smooth, dangerously confident type. They don't have to shout it from the rooftops, they just are. It's not loud or obvious, it's just there. They've got this silent, confident swagger, like they know exactly what they're doing and what they're working with. One look, one smirk, and then they get just a little too close and like, bam. Suddenly I'm thinking, how do I get in on whatever they have going on? And honestly, there's just something about their chemistry that I can't quite put into words. Like there's this thing between them, this vibe that's just impossible to explain, but you feel it. It's that effortless energy that makes you think, wait, how is this not real? And I love the way they work together. It's like their body language is in perfect sync. When they're on screen, you can feel it. They're not even trying, but every glance, every little move is loaded with meaning. The eye contact, deadly. When Gowwin gives Joss that cocky grin and Joss looks at him like, I know what you're up to, it's like watching two lions sizing each other up. You know something's coming, but you can't quite tell what. And that's the magic. Here's the thing. These two have this crazy comfort level with each other, like both on screen and off screen. Their off-screen moments are out of this world. Like, I could literally watch them all day. They trust each other completely. So when it gets intense, you're not just watching a scene, you're watching real tension, the kind that feels like it could spill over into something way more. And don't get me started on the flirtation. It's so casual. It's like they've done this a million times. Like, they're just playing a game and only they know the rules. But trust me, we're all playing along like, okay, we see you. Honestly, JossGawin is for those of us who love our ships with a whole lot of mystery, spice, and grown man energy that's so effortless you're left wondering if they're secretly dating. Because I'm not convinced they're not. William is? Ooh, now we're talking. If SkyNani is all chaotic energy and JossGawin is that slow burn intensity, Williamez is a cocktail of sass, humor, and serious chemistry, all shaken up in one glass. And trust me, it's strong. Let me set the scene for you. William, he's the kind of guy who could make you laugh with just a single eyebrow raise. And Ez, well, he's the one who throws that side eye like he's secretly planning your downfall, and you'll love it. Their chemistry is like if you threw two magnets in the air, watch them crash into each other, and somehow they just stick together anyway. That's their whole vibe. There's this playful push and pull dynamic where they're constantly teasing each other, but you can feel the electricity simmering under the surface. And oh, their banter, it's dangerous. William's got that sarcastic charm that makes you laugh, while Ez's low-key smirk says, "I'm so into you, but you'll never know it." It's like this back and forth, I don't care, but I do care game that's just chef's kiss. They keep you guessing, never making it obvious whether they're messing with each other or, flirting in the smoothest, most subtle way possible. And don't even get me started on those moments. The ones that make you stop mid-breath and say, did I just witness that? That lingering glance, the accidental touch. Yeah, those. Their chemistry isn't just electric, it's a game. A game you want to play, but you can't quite figure out who's winning. Spoiler, it's both of them. There's something so magnetic about the way they're constantly in each other's orbit. Even when they're being stubborn or sarcastic, you can't help but root for them. Every time they share a scene, you can literally feel it pop. It's like fireworks mixed with witty one-liners, and you just can't look away. So seriously, if these two told us they were dating tomorrow, would we really be shocked? Honestly, no, because at this point, it's honestly more believable than anything else. Okay, let's talk about Boat and Oat, because what is actually going on here? Their chemistry should honestly be illegal at this point. Like, what are they really trying to do to us fans? Physically weaken us with tension and kisses? Because that's exactly how it feels. From the very first episode of My Stubborn, these two came in hot. It's not even that kind of chemistry that slowly builds over time. It hits you immediately. Boat and Oat have surprisingly strong chemistry. And I say surprisingly only because on paper, it might not look that way. Oat's older, he plays the loud, playful one, and Boat is all serious and reserved. But then you actually see them together and it's like, oh, this is something else. Boat completely owns the role of Soren, the calm, collected guy who somehow ends up being the one on top and in charge. And then there's Oat, just being his playful, stubborn self. But the real magic is how natural it all feels. They're not trying to sell you a romance. They just are. The tension, the little glances, the way they get under each other's skin, it all feels so real, like we're accidentally watching something we weren't supposed to. And let me just say, the age gap, you'll forget about it in 2 seconds. Boat has this quiet confidence that makes him feel so grown. You'd never guess he's the younger one. And Oat slips into his role so easily, making things feel light and fun, but still filled with intensity. Their scenes together have this alive kind of energy. You don't know if they're about to argue or kiss, and either way, you're holding your breath. Now, here's the part I can't stop thinking about. I fully believe Boat is obsessed with Oat's lips. No, seriously. There's just something in the way he looks at Oat sometimes, like he's fighting the urge to kiss him again. And let's be honest, most of those kiss scenes, they cannot all be in the script. We're only 4 episodes in and they've already kissed like how many times? Be for real. Who's approving this? Because I'd like to thank them personally. So yeah, it makes total sense why everyone's talking. Boat and Oat's chemistry isn't just good, it's dangerously believable. And if they ever came out and said, oh yeah, we're dating in real life, I promise I'd just nod and say, I knew it. Because the way they look at each other, the way they touch each other, the comfort, the tension, it's giving couple, full couple. At this point, it's not even about acting anymore. It's about whatever they've got going on behind the scenes that's spilling over in front of the camera. And honestly, I'm not complaining. And finally, let's talk about Smart and Boom, because what in the BL magic is going on here? I was not prepared. Like, Smart and Boom came out of nowhere and said, move aside, we're taking over. And honestly, I'm not mad at it. I'm obsessed. First of all, let's address the elephant in the room. 10 years age gap. 10. That's not a small gap, that's a whole decade. And somehow Smart being the younger one and still taking the lead. I don't know who choreographed this pairing, but give them an award, a raise, and a vacation because the dynamic is working too well. It's giving adorable dominance with a side of tension you can't ignore. Their chemistry is so intense. It honestly needs its own category. Like, we need a new word for what Smart and Boom are doing on screen. And at this point, I'm struggling because SmartBoom and BoatOat are seriously fighting for the top spot in my heart. It's neck and neck. And those NC scenes, oh, they are not playing. Like, who gave them permission to make it that real? For a brand new BL pairing, I didn't expect much at first. You know how it goes. First-time pairs can sometimes be a bit stiff or awkward, but Smart and Boom, from the first episode, it was like something clicked. Their body language, the way they hold eye contact, the tiny details, it doesn't feel like acting. It feels like we're watching something that's actually happening and we just happen to have cameras rolling. Smart brings this rookie energy that's so believable. He always looks like he's on the verge of realizing something big about his feelings. And Boom, that calm, mature vibe, he's literally the anchor, but also the fire starter. It's this dangerous combo of steady meets secretly intense, and it works. The whole time, it's like you can't breathe because you don't know if they're about to kiss or just combust. There's this one silent scene where they're just looking at each other. No words, no sound, just tension, and I had to pause. I was like, wait, did I just witness a moment I wasn't supposed to see? So yeah, the talk is real. People aren't just hyping them for no reason because Smart and Boom are delivering something dangerously real. It's giving oops, we caught feelings. And honestly, if they ever drop a dating confirmation, I'll just nod and say, yeah, we knew. And that's it, sweeties. Honestly, these couples are driving me insane in the best way. Like, how am I supposed to survive when SmartBoom and BoatOat are both fighting for the top spot in my heart with those NC scenes? Be serious. So tell me which couple has you convinced they're more than just acting. Drop it in the comments. I'm ready to scream with y'all. And if you're living for this kind of juicy BL chaos like I am, hit that like button, subscribe, and come join the mess, because I've got more where this came from.